There is the Survival Condo Project, a 15-story luxury apartment complex built in a Kansas former nuclear missile silo.
Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to our channel! Vivos Europa 1, nestled beneath a mountain, offers the best in luxury living. It includes a volcanic ash scrubber, a decontamination facility, and a water slide, among other things, in case of a nuclear disaster. You can't believe what you just heard, can you? Then see it yourself. Have a look at the world's most luxurious underground bunker. Before we start, I want you to hit that red subscribe button so that you never miss out on any of our videos. Number 5. What happens in a nuclear attack?
One of the greatest misconceptions about nuclear bombs is that they instantly annihilate everything in sight. When it explodes, it leaves in its wake a kind of destruction that's both fast and slow, and one whose devastation stretches much farther and lingers far longer than many might suspect.
Spending Christmas uptown isn't the same as spending it in a nuclear winter. It's a worldwide nightmare realm where Ice Age-like temperatures linger for years, populations perish, and life as we know it becomes science fiction. At least according to Brian Toon, a world-renowned specialist on the worldwide impacts of nuclear war and a professor of atmospheric and marine sciences at the University of Colorado. If you get within a mile or so, the pressure wave is so intense it will blow down concrete buildings, says Toon. And somewhere in that zone, there's a blast of radiation, and basically half of the people exposed to that would die over a week or two from radiation burns on their skin and radiation poisoning. A nuclear explosion, according to Toon, is like bringing a piece of the sun down to Earth, and the aftermath of such an explosion results in massive flames. Think citywide infernos. Massive quantities of smoke are sent into the stratosphere by these fires. Sunlight can't reach Earth since it never rains in the stratosphere. Hello, nuclear winter. The temperatures become colder than the last ice age, says Toon, so we have sub-ice age temperatures over the whole planet for about 10 years. This is precisely why the survival condo exists, to protect the mega-rich from the devastation of global nuclear war, and to ensure that the world's most powerful people can survive in comfort rather than shivering in the wasteland, waiting for their billionaire brains to be devoured by ravenous hordes. Number 4. The survival condo.
The overall functionality of it, I think, is pretty powerful.
The trip from the Kansas City airport to the survival condo takes 3 hours, but your mileage may vary. However, after traveling across wide fields and brilliant red barns, you'll discover what you have been looking for: the greatest in high-tech apocalyptic prep available everywhere. It doesn't appear to be much from the outside. Behind a barbed wire barrier, a guard. In the breeze, a wind turbine spins softly. Surveillance cameras are strategically positioned, and there were 2 8-ton doors built into the unremarkable slope in front of us. This isn't some random foxhole out in the middle of nowhere either. Inside, you'll find one of the most opulent and unique residential complexes you'll ever see. After passing through the surrounding gate, you'll be greeted by Larry Hall, the survival condo's owner, who will unlock the enormous doors on the hill. He's a big man with a firm handshake, who exudes Kansas friendliness, inviting you into the bunker as if you were a neighbor he was inviting over for Sunday afternoon drinks. But as soon as you go inside, you'll see that this isn't your typical house tour. The air within is cold and calm, despite the scorching sun outside. Your footsteps will reverberate off the chilly concrete. You're not going to be able to get out of this on your own. Number 3. Saltwater pool.
Welcome to the paradise of the beach. It's a saltwater pool. It's completely computer controlled.
This is far from what most people imagine when they hear the word bunker. With a computer-controlled saltwater waterfall pool, a complete bar, and 7 stories of luxury condominiums, we as humans are so accustomed to living on the surface that the idea of moving everything we value beneath might feel strange, until you see it for yourself. When the nuclear apocalypse comes, are we going to get blasted back into the Stone Age? Or can we use our heads and survive the end of days with the help of technology? As Claire Riley of CNET puts it, it's a subject that many of us outsiders have pondered, but not in this way. Number 2, aquaculture.
You can have salad daily with this kind of setup.
Oh yeah.
Great, it's healthy.
Yeah. So we'll have tomatoes, onions, different kinds of lettuces, some kale.
There's an aquaculture system for producing fish and hydroponics for growing organic veggies, so you can have a salad every day with this setup. Fantastic, right? You can have tomatoes, onions, and various lettuces, a bunch of kale, blueberries, and strawberries. Even if there aren't any blackberries, there's still a lot of food in the silo, which will satisfy your prepper mode. One can feel very safe surrounded by tins of food. The silo is also outfitted with high-tech equipment to keep everyone in there alive for years, including backup fuel stores, a water filtration system, and even a system that scrubs volcanic ash out of the air just in case. Number 1. Elevator shaft.
So if, let's say, Yellowstone were to erupt, the scientists predict that we could have 4 to 5 feet of volcanic ash here.
The elevator shaft in the Doomsday Bunker is upstairs in the Launch Control Complex, which is in the Atlas missile silo, and it's pretty much unchanged since the Cold War. It's got lights on springs, so that if a missile goes off, the whole thing doesn't shake off the ceiling. It's got a whole gap around the edge of the room so that its floor can rattle. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss any of our videos in the future. Also, watch the 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video.